is one of the most robust basketballs in history, actually sniper bulletproof. 50 cal doesn't mean anything to these particular sporting goods. Going to see both of our teams run out. There's going to be a difference in tank lane though. Chungsik is on the Winston, Mag is on the Orisa. Like you said, it's going to provide that anchor point, and Hisu is going to be able to stay behind Mag's shield on this Hanzo and be able to put a lot of pressure onto Chungsik, Bernard, and even Snillo.
It's going to be so painful for Chungsik and Bernard though. Like, you're going to dive in, it's like, okay, so who do you kill here? Well, you want to kill the Alarm, you want to kill, Gignac and Jim ideally on the Ana. Nice little sleep dart there onto Yaki. Yaki's already claimed a life in Snillo. Does get resurrected though, as Fuse does dip back for the res. Beautiful hook on Alarm though, goodbye. QOQ finding that hook and kill with Mag. Easy peasy, Runaway do cap the first point. I wasn't expecting Yaki to get a kill that early on. Snillo does manage to find a nice little bit of revenge, but Gong is going to be there with the resurrection, so the pick is going to go a little bit wide. That res on a fairly hefty cooldown though, so if Fusion University do march on forward rather quickly, they know it's going to be down for a little bit longer.
Chungsik moving over now onto the Orisa. Wants that shielding available to keep Hisu safe as Jackie continues to pressure out that shield. They managed to catch the angle Hisu was trying to peek. He's going to be on warning for a little bit as Hisu gets a little bit more aggressive. Bernard's been anti-nated. This means that it may be a little bit more difficult to push on forward.
They're going to try and go for these Zoinky Yoinks again, but look at that damage. That shield not being put on the point at all. Bernard's going to send himself to the high ground as well. Like, if you're Mag and QOQ, why are you out in the open there? Like, why? You might as well just anchor yourself on the point. Maybe you are too scared of giving up so much space and ground to Snillo and Nice, but your shield is not going to cover you from every single direction. Unfortunately, it's not an orb like Winston's is. And you're just going to get taken out so quickly if Nice or Snillo do end up flanking. They do end up capping the point. At least they get 36%, Harry.
They're now over to double sniper. Yaki has given up the Farah to move over onto that Hanzo instead. So double snipers on both sides now. QOQ and Mag going to be looking for these early picks, of course, with the Oink and the Yoink. That's the main difference here. It is off-tank versus off-tank. QOQ decided that he would prefer to go on the Roadhog compared to Bernard, who has the Diva. A lot more mitigation and potentially a lot more potential to eat up stuff like the Dragon Strike from Nice, or from Yaki, rather.
So using that ult, he had that online rather quickly, and you will do as a Widow, just blinking heads. QOQ does get nanoed here, so he's going to be able to destroy those shields a little bit more quickly. Dragon Strike on top of the Yoink there, doing a whole lot of work, but Hisu doing more. Double headshot for the Widowmaker. Yaki even taking one out as well. Hisu was the entire time left completely free on the sidelines. QOQ now rushes onto the point and Runaway just instantly dismantling Fusion University. Chungsik didn't even have a time to get a supercharger off. Hisu is like, well, yeah, claim 2 kills, and now we win the fight. Like, there's nothing more you can do now.
Great angle play there. Managed to get a headshot from Yaki as well. Runaway snipers definitely coming in, paying dividends, and Fusion University now have to try and retake here, but it's so hard to make your approach jaws, especially with large head hitboxes like Chungsik and Bernard's when you're against this double sniper. They've all been revealed by the Sonic Arrow. Hisu will soon be able to chain that into the info sites as well, but Mag's got to get out alive. That's the main thing.
Well, you're not going to be so lucky. Yaki in the front line up against Alarm, plus a couple other people from Fusion U. Runaway now down 1. They do know where everybody is because there's info sites, but it might not even matter. Bernard's going to have the self-destruct as well and going to be able to contest the high ground, but Snillo actually ends up going down. They trade 1 for 1. I say that as Gignac and Jim also falls. Hisu once again kind of taking over the game. Dragon Strike onto the point. He has to run away as fast as he possibly can, still dodging out of the way of QOQ, who went for the cheeky hook on the sidelines, but couldn't find anything at all. There's too much defense for Chungsik right now. Even the whole hog being committed. Runaway just want to buy as much time as they feasibly can. They are up to 90% now, maybe even 99 as Mag comes back in with the roll on the ball, takes out Nice, and even D-Mex the Diva too. But R's probably going to fall here as well. Mag comes back in, claims 2 kills, and Runaway continue to hold up until 99%, and they may have given away the point, but Fusion University have no one there.
Yeah, they need to come back in. Chungsik managed to knock people off. This could be the stability needed, but Mag is still capping the point. Get on there.
Almost like, this going to flip. Hisu's going to be on the sidelines too. There's nothing they can now do. OT ticking through, and Fusion University looks so lost at the end of that fight. They looked like they had the point. They claimed kills, and it seemed like they said to themselves, okay, guys, we have this. We've got 2 kills up. Like, we just get on the point now, go for the cap. But they did not expect Mag coming back on the ball, running everybody over, and then they were just dismantled. Communication just seemingly breaking down for Fusion University as Runaway continued to hold on to the point for so long, built up to 99, expected a flip, and then re-engaged as Mag came back in on the ball. They didn't care if they lost the points. They knew they only needed one fight to secure the W.
And that's the thing, Jules. When you're running that triple sniper comp with the Widow, with the Hanzo, with the Ana, they don't have to take all that long to respawn. They've only got to go down a long corridor, and then they have a sightline to the point. We saw Hisu continuously hitting these body shots, hitting these headshots, being a factor in the fight. When many people may have counted him out, the same can be said of Gan Jin. He was doing so much with Bardic Grenades and with the heals coming through. It was like, okay, peep the door, I'm here. I can give you these heals. We're going to see Gan Jin back on that Pharah already. Oh, nice. Being schooled by Yaki.
Yaki once again finding the initial pick. He's pretty insane on the hit scale, on the projectile. His Hanzo is pretty mean as well, but why would you not have him on the Pharah at this point if he's doing this much damage? QOQ is going to be able to take out Chungshik as well. Kind of ran towards him. These Bionades are going to be pretty big, but Bernard is still there checking the sidelines as QOQ does end up going down, and Fusion University still battling and vying for control on this point. But Ali gets another hook and another kill, but little to no avail as QOQ got resurrected in the end, and still Yaki dominating in the air, and will be a cap for Runaway.
And Yaki may be dominating, but look, it's Hisu who's doing all the damage. He's not getting the headshots, but he's getting the body shots. He's got the infra sights compared to Snillo, who's only halfway there. The man's doing mad amounts of damage. He's making it so that people can show up. They can get picks, but they've got like 1 HP on the point. Can't cap it out. Runaway already gaining that percentage. They're 30% of the way there. Hisu has infra sights. It's going to be so good, and Snillo is so bad.
And now a free line of sight for Hisu. He's going to have to back off though as the shield got replaced. Beautiful halt there to stop the grapple from actually connecting. And Bernard ends up securing the kill. Now Fusion University can move forward. They still have to worry about Yaki though, who is falling low on the field, but he will get healed up rather quickly by Lee Jae-gung and Gangnam Jin, who both have their support ultimates online as well. Bernard gets nanoed, has the whole hog, instant hook, but straight into QOQ, who has a nano of himself. He does manage to survive this somehow, and Bernard ends up going down to Mag, who was just LOSing him the entire time.
How does Mag get picked on Orisa? This is saying Gangnam Jin now able to free fire, and Yaki's above.
Alarm and Nice are going to go down. Resurrection onto QOQ is now. Runaway are going to stabilize. Nothing Fusion University can feasibly do. Chungshik permanently at sub 100 HP is going to get naded and instantly killed off as well. They did manage to cap the point in time as also, but Runaway, they don't really mind to give up the point because they know if they can just secure and then stabilize, they can recap fairly easily. They gave away 26% though, which might come to bite them later on, but Fusion University are going to have to go for this fight once again, and Hisu finds another pick. Yaki and Hisu, just control of this game is just paramount for Well. There are only 2 main choke points you can really come through, and you've got to meet Hisu or Yaki straight up in the 1v1, and they're never winning them.
The long and short of it, Jaws, is that the counterparts are outdueling each other. Hisu's winning out over Snillo, Yaki's winning out over Nice. Down goes to Supercharge. It's going to buy some space for Fusion University. They need to get the cap here, though, but already Mag's back on the point, ready to go.
And Chungshik gets naded too, and Yaki with an easy kill on the side. At least they killed QOQ, but with your main tank down, Bernard is just a sitting duck. He can get healed up as much as he wants, but all the ult charge that he's giving away to Runaway for basically for free is gonna result in this. Yaki then goes onto the back line, OT is triggering down, and there's nothing Fusion University can do. Runaway with pure domination in the front line end up securing Well.
We wondered potentially if Fusion University would be going for a similar path to Ultimate Mystic, if it was just a weak group stage and 2-2-2 will be their savior. But right now, Runaway looking so good on this composition. And you said at the beginning of a series, Jaws, it can be all about tank lines. And I think right now, Mag just looks so good on the Orisa. He's sustaining himself so long. The same with QOQ. They're able to get a lot of big picks. They're able to try and play these angles super well. And the thing is, QOQ and Mag, they can get aggressive, and that demands attention. The second you look at them, Yaki, he's getting 3 kills. Hisu, he's getting 2 headshots. They're performing so well on the DPS. And the ability to claim that mental space from Fusion Uni, as well as out-compete their counterparts in the tank roles and the DPS roles thus far, is instrumental.
Well, Runaway are a map up already. Fusion University, they got to bite back with something a little bit more than they did on Well. We're going to jump to a quick break though, guys. Do not go anywhere. Map number 2. Hey guys, welcome back. Runaway versus Fusion University right here, right now. And well, I'll give you a small update. DPS just kind of outclassing Fusion University straight up in the 1v1s. There's nothing seemingly Fusion University can do. Even Mag on the Orisa, like you mentioned at the very end of the well map parry. What do you look? You just can't get him. He sits in the corner and he then shoots shield and then wins the shield war on his own. It feels like it's insane. Runaway just outclassing Fusion University at every single position right now.
But we have not yet seen one of the mainstays of a 2-2-2 role lockjaws, and that is for new goats, as it's called, for WM1 comp, for Mei and for Reaper. You may see a little bit more of it here on Temple of Anubis, but this can also be very much prevalent for Widowmaker. We've seen Genji from Ursta here, and when I think Widowmaker and Genji, Yaki and Hisu. He's a really good Genji, and Hisu, we've just seen what Hisu can do. I don't mean to be down on Fusion University right now, but this map choice, I'm looking forward to see what they bring out. It's got to be something impressive if I want to restore my faith, because right now, I'm not sure if it's Fusion University not being as great, but Runaway are just looking incredibly dominant. The skills that they have here.
Yeah, it's pretty insane. I don't think they want it to be a flashback of the first game in the season, which we ended up casting as well, that 5-game set. Not sure they want that. I think they want the clean 3-0. And Runaway on Temple of Anubis, like you said, are probably going to run something crazy. I mean, WM1 comp, especially in Anubis, is a little bit... It's a little bit tougher to play than it is to play.
It's better on
like
second.
It definitely is, because there isn't like multiple planes of verticality that you want to ascend to. I mean, you do have a little bit of high ground. Someone can get on there. The Reaper, of course. I mean, like a Winston can jump onto the high ground too. But there's so little of it that you just kind of want to forego it and then run a comp that just steamrolls their way to the point, like with the Mei Reaper. It would make way more sense to kind of hunker down with Mag and QOQ, as we can see them doing now on the Orisa and the Hog, and then have Hisu on the Widowmaker. The guy's on a hot streak already. Why take him off this hero and then put Yaki on whatever he wants? Because right now, domination on the Pharah is what he was doing. Why not stick him on the Genji with a nano boost, just let him go to town in the back line?
And remember, if Runaway need it, they'd also have a DPS sub in the form of Assassin. Assassin also, I think, a little bit more catered towards the projectiles. We haven't seen a huge amount of him. Yaki just seems to have been such a huge upgrade for Runaway. They've seen very little reason to take him out. Assassin was also a go-to Brigitte player. I feel a little bit better than Shui or Hisu in that particular role. Fusion University going to roll out on the attack. They've got this faux dive right now. It's going to be more about setup and, well, you're going to have to set up again. Alarm's down.
Alarm is dead. Unfortunate. Hisu gets the very early shield from the Orisa, applying it on the high ground. They do know that Snillo is on the Sombra, so you can see Hisu just checking there with the SMG, and now he's just going to plant himself at the back. Who is going to contest Hisu? That is the question. It will be Chungshik, Banar, and Nice, but you kind of leave the high ground alone in that situation, right? You're like, okay, so we forego that, we try kill Hisu, and then Mag and QOQ find picks with a Holt and the hook. Like, it's a very... It feels lose-lose. You either let Hisu pop off or you let the tank set up in the front line. Good start to the fight, though. Lijiang ends up going down. Beautiful sleep onto Chungshik, though, onto the high ground, as Yaki dives onto the Fusion Uni backline and kills Alarm. Chungshik ends up falling down as well, as QOQ finds hook and the kill.
For Fusion University, maybe they can try and make something work here. That's a hook before he can use a translocator. Big unlucky. Question is, can Gang Nanjin survive? He's the only healing remaining. Needs to pick up a health pack. Use his Vada Grenade on himself. And right now, Jaws, I'm actually seeing that Hisu is putting down his Venom Mines in sort of like a method to peel for Gang Nanjin. He just says, okay, Gang Nanjin, stand on my Venom Mines so that when these guys decloak for the Sombra, you can try and make it work. Nice almost has this Dragon Blade ready to go. No defensive ultimate will be available. Hisu can try and keep him locked down, though. He's got such a good sightline here.
Yeah, who's actually going to contest him once again? Oh, nice little double tap, or attempted double tap. Blade for Nice as he dashes straight into the air. He manages to finally take out Yaki, but Yaki was nanoed throughout the entirety of that. But the damage has already been done. As soon as you dash and get the resets, there's nothing really stopping the Genji. He picks himself up a double kill with the help of Banar. And Fusion University are going to crack Runaway's defense, all on the back of Nice, getting that blade a little bit earlier than Yaki was able to. You can see he's 96% of the way there. Gang Nanjin did nano him to try and make sure he could get the blade, but wasn't able to get anything off, had to deflect his way away from Nice, ended up falling, and Fusion University capped the point with an EMP to spare.
Yeah, the EMP and the self-destruct, we know how easily they can be comboed. No halt this time. I would have liked to have seen Chunks go over onto that wrist just for the singular usage of that ability. Try and combine it. Alarm's already dead, though. That means Fusion University, that momentum that they had, Jaws, is going to slowly drain away. This is given time for a whole hog and a Valkyrie and a Blade to all generate. Yaki's ready to try and bring this back, should it be required. No nano boost for him, though. Maybe that they have a couple of their tanks catch some poke, allow Gamma Jin to get even closer to that ultimate.
Nice has almost got a blade of his own already. That would have been